back to part 5 of Metaphor Refantazio. So, we are now here in a Magla Hollow, which is basically the resting points in a dungeon when you play through this game. So I made a record, that's the only thing I did. Go ahead and talk to our allies.
Still, though.
This tunnel is crawling with monsters in it. The Magla is really dense too. I never imagined it would be so dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like we were told, Grius. Are you familiar with this place? I don't know any concrete details of that, but I can say that these monsters weren't here last time I passed through. So you're saying these monsters are a result of this thick Magla? Well, there's a reason for it. I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. Keep moving once we got some rest. I don't think we need to go to Academia. The members are fine for now. If I'm going to make any changes, it's probably going to be to my main character, so he's not the seeker the entire game. But we'll see.
Let's go.
Okay, so you can't really do anything in that room. What kind of rest was that? That wasn't no rest.
Great find. Keep it.
I thought that was like a full heal. Bullshit, hold up.
Hey. What now?
Oh man, you can't heal for shit in here.
What now?
Let's go.
Oh, these ain't really good resting points then. It's just a save point. That kind of sucks. Why would you even have these then? It's kind of dumb. So we can sit at a table and talk? Like, that's stupid. You could do that when you're just running around.
Now then.
I wonder if I should get more power, but I'm not really using it like that.
Pardon? Thank you. What now?
This looks like boss time. Oh, I guess resting and recuperating brings the enemies back too, so you can kind of grind them out if you're struggling.
Wait a second.
Wait, something feels wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Fortunately, we got no choice but to press on regardless of what lies ahead. I'm gonna open it. Are you ready?
All right.
Let's do it. I can see the glow of a strange crystal and even a stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen it.
It's a crystal. From Magla. This feels wrong somehow.
I cannot wait to learn about the lore of what these humans are. Like, oh my god, this game is gonna be fucking weird.
Now I remember.
And I love
They
it.
say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Homo Fulquilo. Homo Fulquilo. Holy shit.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Level 10, don't know its weaknesses, so we're just gonna fuck it up.
Slash it!
I shall fight as no holding back.
Let's fire him.
Fire. A seeker, scour.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Falling back. Warrior! With one strike!
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? Power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
Let's stay calm. I'll get some distance. Let's go. Let me help.
Warrior! Slash it!
Good job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
I will
Keep it
fight
up
with
strong.
pride. I won't hold back. Is there another way? Time for some close combat.
Closing in. Let's go. The blade!
Are you prepared? Let's stay calm.
Dodge their attack. You still got it.
Any means necessary.
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
The freedom of a wand to the rear guard. Seeker!
Warrior! With one strike!
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
I will
Keep it
fight
up strong.
Seeker! Here!
Warrior! Slash it!
I can't afford to hold back. Could do with this. I knew you'd help.
Distancing myself. Warrior! With one strike! Last.
What was that, Grius? Good job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Mage! Power of ice!
You hit their weak point.
It's
Keep
okay.
it up strong.
Charging in. Falling back.
Actually, no, you guard, bro. you're not good at all. Our character sucks ass right now.
Still standing.
Now,
Me! Be frozen!
let's stay calm. A tough one.
Warrior! Slash it!
Hey, what was that?
Motherfucker, dude.
Back. Okay.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Now that was a fun battle. Nice little introductory boss for sure. Really just gotta pay attention to the damn messages, you know? It's really not that bad. Travelers. Yeah, this person came in here at level 20. On hard. Woo. They sat there, what the hell? You like ranked up or something? That's crazy, dude. You ranked the shit out of those things.
What now?
Sick. So we're at 46 MP. Let's see how this works. 34 MP? Okay. That's not too bad, though. Yeah, it's about 4. Yeah, 4 each. And we need to find a way to keep our MP high, though, because this game is going to be predicated on that. They really, really want you to use your MP, which is crazy to say for a JRPG. Most of the time, they're like anti-magic. Till like endgame. Oh, fuck.
Right there.
He's gonna kill these guys.
Forward, come on! Charging in. All right, how's that?
That music was fucking amazing, dude.
Guts.
Got a dragon.
Look. But
Look at that golden chest behind it. Dragons are ancient, strong, mag will follow them the way just the way it goes. And so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have a feel of it. Making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight. We're gonna take it. Don't make a decision like
got it.
on the note. Let's push on. Quietly now. And doing that, you wake that thing up, we're in a fight for our lives.
But
There are monsters here too. You see us cause a ruckus, we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Shit.
Let's go. Don't panic.
And this could be the first G out right here. What the hell? Yeah, this could be the first G over.
Watch out!
I was just walking in circles, or what are we doing? I don't think I care too much about the items right now. It's never anything like worth it. The dragon probably is like a challenge check, you know? I'm not really sure we can kind of fuck with him right now. We might be able to, but it'll probably take everything you got. If anyone truly intends to kill this beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad. Jesus. So wish for the moon. All the most prominent nobles secure runner for themselves. Yes, nice. We move on. So dragon, wake up. Look, it's not the exit. It is. We can finally get out of here. Okay. Looks like we finally breathe for a moment. Of
What?
Look!
What the? No, stop.
Beautiful, baby.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself! I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like the countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Hurley these blackguards into the palace!
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. Pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness. For the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Nice. So that was some pretty huge story right there. Yeah, these human enemies, whatever, like, wow, they're just good. Like, they're gonna be a problem. You know, they're gonna be like the big problems at the end of each dungeon, it seems like. So yeah, can't wait to see more designs from that. That's absolutely crazy what they're pulling out here. Like I said, the anime style cutscenes and everything that they're doing is just fantastic. The storytelling is really good so far. Voice acting has been so good. Like, I feel the power and the emotion in these characters, you know. Our character is he's still a little shy, you know, he's a little gun shy still. He's trying to come out of it, but I'm picking all the options that kind of make him, from what I can tell, you know, he's kind of like a, hey, good job everybody type of guy. And you got the grizzled gruff over there, and, you know, the performance by the voice actor from Stroll, you know, you really feel the power and the emotion from this character. He really is just trying to be like that noble knight kind of character and, you know, right the wrongs and whatever, stuff like that, you know, and just prove his general worth to himself and to the party. So, I mean, this has a making of a really, really fucking good JRPG, and I cannot wait to continue on. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna cut it right here. Just have like a little shorter video because the first 4 are like almost an hour long each, and it's pretty late at night anyway, so I kind of need to go to bed and go to work and all that good shit. So anyway, thanks for watching. Go ahead and make a save now. Definitely gonna dabble into figuring out how I want to set up and probably like plan out my party. Going forward, it seems like you really just want to have everybody learn everything, so then you can just switch out on the fly and then just kind of level the jobs up as, you know, you would in like FF5 or FF3 or something like that, and then just change them on command depending on the situation you need. Because there could be like battles where like having 3 warriors would probably be better than having like coverages all across the floor, because we're seeing that like the Seeker is okay, but we are taking like, it's good for buff. You know, I think the Seeker is good for buff. And buffing, you know, the warrior character like I did was giving him more power. But it just lacks in terms of ability, you know. Like, we're able to, you need a healer though, so like it's kind of, it just goes hand in hand. It's just one of those things, you know, depends on the needs of the party. I think a setup like that where you have like all 3 of them, that's generally what they're trying to do. But as the game goes on, I'm sure it's going to be harder and harder to decide what you want to do. You know, maybe you need a party of 2 Seekers and 2 mages or something like that, you know, so you can have 2 healers and then just 2 spam casters or whatever. I don't know, you know. We'll see how the game goes. You know, even if I do even get another party member. I'm sure I will, though. Because it seems like that girl with the pointy ears is definitely going to be a party member. They showed her at the beginning of the game, so I wouldn't see why not. And then she has something to do with protecting the Lord and everything where they're from. So yeah, I can easily see that. But even then, I mean, well, you know, generally these followers are just people. So they might not exactly be party members. They could just be people that we meet across the world throughout the game. Because Moore's never going to join the party. It seems like he's just going to be our book guy for the rest of the game. Our level up dude. Yeah, this is fucking cool though. This is really, really good. I'm glad I decided to jump into this now. And then, like I said, it's going to be just kind of hopping between this one and Avowed, you know, every now and again, just to get those two. Because Avowed is going to be like more of a Elder Scrolls-esque kind of game. You know, run around and just kind of create a character and, you know, shoot things, blast things up, sword, shield, whatever. And then this one's just pure JRPG strategy. You know, turn-by-turn strategy games are always popular. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. This is really fun. I mean, I hope I'm making it an enjoyable experience as well. I know the love for watching, you know, these kind of things is pretty tough because it's slow, right? It's not like super action and all over the place or anything like that. It's just all about following a tremendous story so far. And what I really like about it is that, like, every place we've gone to is impactful. And there's, like, you do something, there's scenes between the characters, there's cut scenes all over the game. You know, so far, the world building and the story that they're telling here, you know, we don't have, I don't think, a single boring character that we've come across so far. Like, I'm actually, like, entranced and actually engaged with this game, you know, and I think, honestly, for the first time in, like, a really, really long time, for a turn-by-turn strategy game, I haven't been this captivated by something in the first few hours, probably since Final Fantasy X, like, to be honest, right? Because that story was obviously, like, god tier, and then this one is shaping up to be really, like, on the same level almost. So we'll see. You know, we haven't really hit, like, that emotional period yet as to, like, where, you know, is it going to be a cast member dies? Is it going to be, you know, something tremendously wrong happens to our character? Do we get more backstory, you know, or whatever? You know, we just haven't felt like that really, like, powerful connection as to, like, why we really need to care about this guy so far. I think that's the only drawback that I have right now, is that I don't know really what, like, my point is, other than just being like, okay, you're a messenger, you delivered your message, and now it's time to go be an assassin. So it's kind of all over the place in that regard for our main character. But I'm really willing to see where it's going to go with him and, you know, see, like, what his true thing is. Because obviously this dude has some kind of power to draw out this mechanical heart and turn into these archetypes or whatever. So there's more than meets the eye, you know what I mean? And we definitely want to know what's up with this 2 different color eye thing that he does, and why do they turn a certain color during battle and all this kind of crap. So we'll see. You know, we'll definitely see. It's only like the first 4 or 5 hours of the game. More story to tell for sure on that. And then if I need to, I'll just brush up on these memorandums on my off time, because I don't think anybody wants to really read through these with me. I don't mind doing them, but, you know, it's just one of those things. Yeah, captivating and engaging. So they're doing a really good job so far. I really, really like this. The downside about the menu, obviously, it's a menu. It's not that great. I mean, you can't really... You can cycle through the types or whatever, but it's still like I have to scroll through and find it. And then the details on them are kind of vague-ish. Like, I don't really know... And maybe it's just me not wanting to read it, but I don't really know when to make the upgrades, or if it's even worth doing that. Because it seems like we're just doing shit for damage anyway on our regular stuff. It seems like you want to use the archetype's MP in order to kind of get, like, the most damage output out in the open field. So, I don't know. I'll just have to kind of monitor that and see how I want to do this stuff. And as far as like the stats are concerned, like, you know, what is the point of upgrading? Like, is plus like 3 gonna be really that much more of a difference, or am I just wasting my money and stuff like that? These charms, I can't really tell what they do. But yeah, there's like a little bit of a little nitpick here with the inventory, and you know, like where it says like E and like it's equipped to somebody, but I would like to know who can equip it and, you know, who's it better suited for. Because to me, it seems like whoever's standing next to you during like the chest opening scenes seems like the person that you want to give that to, but I can't tell if that's randomized, like if it's going to switch between the two and they're just kind of there like to give you a message like, hey, that's pretty cool, or something like that, and like you don't really have to give it to them. They're just there to provide some dialogue, which is kind of what I saw in the third chest I opened. I was like, okay, well, all you guys can equip it. I guess it's just based on who needs it the most at the time. So I don't know. That part kind of confuses me a little bit with how the equipment works. But yeah, other than that, everything else is pretty fucking cool. I mean, this is, wow, they're doing really good. All right. Well, till next time, thanks for watching Metaphor Refantazio. We have now taken down 2 human enemies, and this story is heating up really quick. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.